Worldwide Tai Ji Men Dizi urged the Taiwanese government to end the persecution against Tai Ji Men and resolve the Tai Ji Men case. Tai Ji Men has long committed itself to the continuance and promotion of Chinese culture. Tai Ji Men shifu and Dizi have self-funded their trips to over 100 nations, promoting love, conscience, and peace, facilitating cultural diplomacy, as well as carrying forward the spirit of benevolence and humanity. Their efforts have received recognition and praise from all fields at home and abroad. Since the establishment of the Tai Ji Men Qigong Academy in 1966, the nature of the relationship between shifu and Dizi has never changed. In 1996, the Taiwanese government launched a political purge in the name of a religious crackdown, and Tai Ji Men was caught in a crossfire. As a result, a criminal case was unlawfully prosecuted against Tai Ji Men. Additionally, the National Taxation Bureau violated the law and abused its power by treating the monetary gifts in the form of red envelopes given by Tai Ji Men Dizi to their shifu as tuition fees for a cram school. While in traditional Chinese culture, it is customary for Dizi to do so to show respect for their shifu. The Tax Bureau also falsely claimed the collective procurements of items such as uniforms, which was a voluntary mutual assistance activity among Dizi, as a for-profit business transaction. These unjustified legal and tax measures by the authorities have led to a case of gross religious persecution spanning the last 25 years, seriously violating Tai Ji Men members' human rights, including their right to participate in cultural life and freedom of religion or belief. The Tai Ji Men tax case involves the National Taxation Bureau's violation of due process, failure to conduct a thorough investigation according to its authority prior to issuing the tax bills, concealment of evidence favorable to Tai Ji Men, and failure to give the parties concerned an opportunity to explain the matter, resulting in the unjust taxation and unlawful court decision. All the illegal tax bills originated from Prosecutor Ho Kuan-zhen's indictment. The prosecutor fabricated a huge amount of income and falsely claimed that the money was the proceeds of fraud. But at the same time, he also claimed that the same money was the tuition and business income of a cram school, and the case was tried by a criminal court. Wouldn't it be necessary to clarify whether the money was the proceeds of fraud or tuition and operating income? If it was the proceeds of fraud, then the case should not involve the issue of tuition fees, business income, or tax evasion. Moreover, if it was the proceeds of fraud, how could it be taxable? The purpose of the criminal trial was to clarify the truth before the criminal court rendered its decision. How could the National Taxation Bureau issue the tax bills without investigating the matter thoroughly according to its authority? How could it violate due process and rob the people? How could the administrative court make a judgment on its own at that point? Furthermore, the National Taxation Bureau has consistently failed to produce any evidence to justify its claims in this case in accordance with the law. These tax sanctions were based solely on the prosecutor's indictment. In 2007, the Criminal Division of the Supreme Court confirmed that the defendants were not guilty of fraud, tax evasion, or violation of the Tax Collection Act, and ruled that the red envelopes given to the shifu were gifts and thus tax-free income under Article 4, Paragraph 17 of the Income Tax Act. It further determined that the collective procurement of items, such as uniforms, was a mutual assistance activity among Dizi rather than for-profit sales and was not a taxable event. The Ministry of Education has stated on 3 occasions that Tai Ji Men is not a cram school. Furthermore, in 2009, the Control Yan's investigation report indicated that the Tax Bureau had 7 major violations of the law in its handling of the Tai Ji Men tax case, including failure to conduct a thorough investigation. The National Taxation Bureau also admitted its own mistakes. In 2012, the National Taxation Bureau acknowledged that Tai Ji Men is not a cram school. In 2018, the Supreme Administrative Court recognized Tai Ji Men as a manpai of Qigong, martial arts, and self-cultivation. In 2019, the National Taxation Bureau corrected the tax amount to 0 in the consolidated income tax cases for the years 1991, 1993, 1994, 1995, and 1996, which share the same underlying facts with the tax case for 1992. These have proved that the basis for taxation in the tax case for 1992 was false from the very beginning. To conform to the spirit of the rule of law, the National Taxation Bureau should therefore immediately revoke the erroneous taxation bill, return the forcibly auctioned and confiscated land, which was intended to be the site for a future Tai Ji Men Academy, clear the names of Tai Ji Men, shifu, and Dizi, and return justice to them. How can the National Taxation Bureau undermine judicial prestige, rob the people, violate their human rights, harm the country, and hurt the people? For more information, please refer to the explanation of the Tai Ji Men case at www.act1219.org.